Every once in a while, I find a coin, and if I think it's something special, I will do a longer video on it, right? Because YouTube changed their way they do things. Short videos are now 3 minutes. So for it to be a long video, it's got to be over 3 minutes. And that's okay because to do a more detailed investigation into a coin takes more than 3 minutes. So let me show you very quickly. I did the short video already. Check out this tube, bro. Check that out. Now, who cares? Well, one of three things is going on here. All right. Okay. Let's look at the other. First of all, there's also doubling in the Liberty. Remember, doubling doesn't mean a double die, but in this case, very likely is a double die. You can see the R has doubling and the E on the top of the letters. You can see it looks like a first and a second squeeze, or um, primary strike, second strike, especially in the two. But the two is what we're going to focus on because, again, this coin can be one of three things that's going on, right? It's a misaligned die, right? That shifted around the planchet, the collar, the die, and because the strike was off, it made a mechanical doubling, and that's mechanical doubling, that's mechanical doubling, and wherever else it's got doubling, it's mechanical. Okay, so that's one explanation. Low-hanging fruit, right? Okay. The next explanation is that on this 1982, the die was squeezed. When they made the die with the hub, it was squeezed the second time to make it more clearer, and what they did was they screwed up the second squeeze, and it created a some doubling, specifically here in the two and in the Liberty. All right, that's the second theory, and that would be probably that's the most likely, right? Because this is, I highly doubt that this is from um, the misaligned die strike. Okay. And then the last theory, which it most likely is not, but that is what our focus is of this video, is that sure does look like a little 2 over a large 2. It looks like it. Probably isn't, but it sure does look like it. Now, I have not done any research on this, hence this video. Let's look. Well, let's go to Google. And let's put in 1982 penny small date. So this would be the small date over large, if that's what it is, over large date. Now I've seen penny. Let me add that I have seen pennies with a similitude to this. I have a bunch of them, not a bunch. I have about 5 or 6 of them, but nothing like this though. They're like, you could see a little dent mark or a hit mark, and it's like, oh, that looks a little bit like another 2 or a double die, but nothing like this, man. This is wild. All right. So let me see what Google's got to say. Because what Google will do, all right, here, I'll pause. What Google will do is it goes through the websites, and they'll put the information up here for you to see, right? Anyway, so it's not that Google is making stuff up. It's that Google is taking it from other websites and it's putting it up for you to read. So that's why Google is pretty good. The 1982 can have an either large or small date. Okay, I understand that. See, here's the double die. It says large date. Oh, maybe it looks like a double die to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, so these are the different ones, right? The small date, large date, small date, D, large date, D. And then there's copper and zinc of all of them. So that's another that they're not talking about here. 1982 penny, small date over large date. Oh, someone. Oh no, it says small date versus large date, not over. All right, I don't see anything here, man. So, what does all this mean? There's nothing up there about, like I said, the chance that this is a small date over, what that would mean, right? What that would mean is that at some point, accidentally, um, I mean, first of all, it would mean that it was struck and then they realized they made a mistake and then they swapped out the penny and restruck the penny. I don't see that as happening. I don't find that to be likely. Now, could it be a die like a die clash? No, it would be a double die. If the die struck it, oh wow. Or that they hit, that they restruck the small, like when that they restruck the die with the 82 small date die. And that would give you the double die. Wow, that would be nuts, man. That would be insane. If this was an 82 large date die that was restruck, right, for clarity. They just grabbed the wrong die for whatever reason, and they restruck it with the small date die. Wow, man, that would be insane, man. There's nothing. So that how much would, if that's the case, if someone was to verify that that's the case with this penny, I would say it'd probably be 100 in this condition. It's in very good condition. It's probably like AU 58 to MS 60, something like that. Maybe AU 57, 56. It's high. If they said that this was a small date over large date, double die, it'd be $100,000 penny. Maybe more. Maybe more. So I'll be honest with you, I've never seen one like this. I've seen them where they have little marks and it looks like a double die where the two moved a little bit, but not to the point where the two. I've never seen one look like that before, ever. I've never seen one look like that before, ever. Let me take a picture of that too. I like the lighting on this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Pretty bananas. It's pretty bananas. Please click like and subscribe.